Hello, hello, friends. I'm Christy Darty. If you are new, welcome, welcome. I teach hand lettering and doodling, and today we're going to do some artwork on Procreate. So if you're not familiar with Procreate, it is such a fun tool, and it's on the iPad. So I'm going to show you. Hi, Brittany. It did let me make you an admin as far as I think it worked. You'll have to tell me. Okay, so this is a new little setup. If you're watching on TikTok, you might want to go to Facebook. You're going to have a better experience on Facebook. Just saying. Okay, I'm going to see if I can make this smaller so you can see better. Maybe like this. Okay, so we're going to do a screensaver today, and it's so fun and simple, and I think you're going to really enjoy it. So the first thing I'm going to do is, and if you don't know much about Procreate, then I teach classes. I have some free classes on YouTube, and let's see, how's that view? You're getting like a, when you screen on screen. Ugh. Okay, this is trial. Go to Facebook if you want to get a better view. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go to Procreate. So Procreate is what you need. The program looks like this. Okay, looks like this app whenever you pop on. Y'all say hi in the comments and tell us where you're from. Okay, it's a $10 app. That's what it looks like. And it is amazing. Okay. I'm going to go down to screen. Oh, by the way, I'm doing this screensaver class on, we're on Facebook, Create with Christy. Thank you, Brittany. Anyway, I have a class coming up. It's a party. It's a fun party we're having. And this is what we're going to play around and do some fun stuff. It's going to be a sweet treat lettering party. And this is going to be one of the things we make, but it's only $10. And you can find out more on Facebook. TikTok doesn't let you do all the same stuff as Facebook does. Okay, let's get to the screensaver we're going to make today. I really like it because it is wallpaper, screensaver, or whatever. It's very simple to do. Like you might look at it and be like, oh, that's complicated. It is so simple. You're going to love this. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to make the right canvas. So if you will go to, let's go back to gallery. So to make a new canvas, there's a plus sign up here. See that plus sign? When you click on it, I already have mine set up because I know that, can y'all see? I see TikTok is they have all these things in the way, all these little buttons and things. Okay, y'all go to Facebook if you can't see good. Okay, mobile wallpaper. The size is 1920. Just think back in the 20s, 1920 by 1080. Okay, 1920 by 1080. And you're going to click on that and it's going to open it up. I went the wrong way. You just twist this. You just twist that. Okay. How are we doing? Where y'all from? Anybody from Arkansas? Hi, y'all. I see some names. Hi, Sandra. And Sondora's Michelle. Hello, Cindy. Okay, so what you're going to do, hi, Brittany. Brittany, you have a better view on Facebook if you decide to pop over there. Okay, so we've got our size ready. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull up my reference photo just so I can see what I'm doing, right? So I'm going to click on image, and I've got to look through my photos real quick to find. Y'all just don't get dizzy. Might want to close your eyes for a second. You'll see 1,000 pictures of me making videos. Okay, this is what it looks like. Okay, that's the reference photo, and it's kind of cool because you're able to kind of put it over here to the side and look at. And it's good too because you'll be able to see the colors and kind of get an idea for the colors. So we're going to start with our background. It's so easy, y'all. I bet we could do this in 15 minutes if we wanted to. I'm going to change my color to like a dark green. Okay. Because I'm thinking like, this gives me the Life is Good vibe. Does it give you that? If you know what Life is Good is. And I'm just making a line here and I'm making a line here. All right. So we're going to color those lines in. Just drag and drop. Does everybody know how to drag and drop? Perfect. Now, the next layer is underneath that. Okay. So we need to add a layer, but it's underneath. Okay. So let me show you an example. I'm going to make it a lighter green. Okay. And I'm going to do like that. Now, this could be in front, right? But I have it behind it. And to move it behind it, you just take this layer and you go down, and there you have it. Hello from South Carolina. I hope that you're getting an okay view. You can go to Facebook if you want to see a better view. Create with Christy is if y'all go over to Facebook from TikTok, let me know. Let me know. Okay, next. So it kind of looks like this. If you want to move it up a little bit, you can do that, like that. Okay, next, we're going to do our lake. See our pretty lake? And we're going to do a blue. Anybody can do this, y'all. You have an iPad. And if you need more information about what iPad to get, I can help you with that too. So I've got a link. It'll get you where you need to go. Okay, let's get the blue that we want. Let's play around. Okay, again, I want to go underneath. So I'm going to make a new layer. Always make a new layer. If you're not sure, make a new layer. Always. Okay, I'm going underneath, and now I'm going to make my lake. And watch, I'm just doing a fun line. Doesn't have to be just like mine. Just a fun line. JJ's home from home. I'm from Texas. She says she's finally home from her vacation. You were in Colorado, right? Man, I love Colorado in the summer. You didn't see the screen size, Stephanie says. Okay, 1920. Think of the 1920s. Isn't that when they had all the fringe and they danced? By 1080. I'll write that right here in case somebody just walked in. 1920 by 1080. Right there. Thank you. Okay, take a screenshot if you want to, because I'm going to get rid of that in just a second. Hi, Tabitha. Welcome. Glad you're here. Okay, next step is we want to do some land and see how we've like made a couple of different colors. You know, it's kind of like well, it just looks really good with the depth of it. Again, we're going to make a new layer. Go underneath. I'm going to get rid of those numbers. Okay. And we're going to, now, if you have something like, say you found a picture like this and you love the colors, to get the color here, all you have to do is put your finger on here. Okay, touch it here. See how it pops up? That little thing pops up. Now look up there. It's going to change it to that color. Woohoo! See there? All right. Can y'all see on TikTok where all those, there's so many little things up there, like tips for going live and blah, 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 blah. Let me see if I can do this. Is that better? Maybe that's better. Okay, here we go. Y'all know what to do? So this time we're going to go like this and just kind of straight across. And I'm going to drop that in. Okay, and see how I did not mimic that line. This is land around the water. Now I'm going to pick a lighter gold to do some more land. And I'm just kind of doing this just a little bit wiggly. Drop the color. Y'all, this is so easy. Now this blue is not my favorite. I kind of want it darker. I want it more like this blue. So let me go back. Now what happens if I drop the color right now? It's not going to go where I want it to. I want to change this. Why is it not going to change that blue? Because I'm not on the right layer. So you want to go to the right layer, okay? And then drop that in. Do I like that better? Maybe. You can always go back and fix them, especially if they're on different layers. Okay, new layer. What are we doing next? We're doing the mountains next. You can see really well? Okay, good. Good. That makes me feel better. Okay. Hi, Story Girl. Hi. Hi, Karma Sings for you. Now, what are we doing next? We're doing the mountains. Okay, we're going to pick a brown, whatever brown you want, play around with it. And then let's do like a mountain, up and down, oops. However you want them to go. My Apple Pencil is acting crazy right now. Make sure you go all the way off the page. Okay, so you can drop color. And now we have our mountain. Now, who's ready for the sky? I did like it's kind of like a terracotta color for the sky. You could do your own color family. This could be really, really fun with different colors. Let's see. Okay, the terracotta color. It's kind of a terracotta. That's all I can say. All right, now I'm going to actually make the background the terracotta. So all you do is click on the background. You have to click on there to make it go right here. Hold on. Click on the background. There we go. Okay, what do you think? Do you like that? Looks pretty good, y'all. This is so fast. I told you we could do it in 15 minutes, right? You have a question for the experts. If I'm trying to do a template and want everything to stay black, how do I keep it black? Is there a way to lock it? Let me get back to you, Cindy, after this won't take long. Let me get back to you on that and see if I understand the right question. Make sure I understand the question. Okay, so now we're going to make a new layer. See all these layers? Layers are so important. Always. How often do I change my pencil tip? Hi, Bonnie. Bonnie, you think that's my problem? It could be. Not very often. Not very often. Maybe that's my problem. Okay, now we're going to do the moon. Now I want you to watch how I do the moon. Get the color you want. We're on a new layer. Always check. Yep, we're on a new layer. We're above. Let's just put it on the very top because, play it safe there. Now we're going to make the moon and we're just going to make a circle. Ooh, that one's really big. And we're going to hold it and see how it locks into place. But right here, it says edit shape. To make sure it's a circle, we just want to click that. Okay, should I do that again? Let's try it again. Okay, we're going to make a circle. Hold it, touch it, so it makes a round shape. Then go up here, edit shape, click on circle, and it makes a perfect circle. Got it? Okay, now, I'll get off of that. Now we're going to drop color in there. If the color does not fill it all the way, that happens a lot. So just know that's a common mistake. If the color does not drop color in all the way and there's like a little ridge, a line, watch what happens up here when I drop the color. I'm not going to pick up my pencil, okay? Now, look up here, color threshold. All right. If you have a problem, you just turn this to, see how it does until you get it where it colors it all in. Now, what do I think about the size of the moon? Not bad, but if I want to, I could make it smaller here, bigger. Could make it go behind the mountain. What do you think about going behind the mountain? Let's try that. Okay, I'm going to put it behind the mountain. That's pretty cool too. I think I'm going to leave it there for now. Yes, there's a replay. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, next. We're going to do the tree, and then we have lettering, y'all. That's it. See how quick you can make a screensaver. Okay, now we're going to do the tree. And you see the tree, it's black because it's kind of getting dark. And so let's just make a tree. It's so easy. Okay, new layer. Always do a new layer. And that tree is underneath, like behind the grass. Behind the grass. Let's see what happens when I draw it. I'm going to do like a really, you can do black, maybe a dark, dark gray, so it's not so distinct. Okay, first I'm going to draw a line and see how I have it going way up here in the sky, but I drew my mountains different, so it's not going to go that high. It's hard to draw the same thing twice, and I don't like to draw the same thing twice. Okay, I want it to go behind this grass. So let's figure out where that is. Underneath the grass, see there? It's behind the grass. Now let's play around with different brushes. Let's see. I am going to choose. We're on calligraphy. Let's go to painting. And I don't know if Nico Rule is going to be the right one. Let's go to, I'm going to go back to calligraphy. And I'm going to go to script, the script brush. We're going to use that for lettering too. So, okay. Now, our tree, there's no wrong way to make the tree. Okay. You can tap the screen. That's right, Bonnie. But guess what? I have my controls off because I don't like it when I accidentally tap the screen and something happens. So I can't tap mine because I turned that off. But that is good. If y'all ever tap on accident and something changes, that could be why. Because there's lots of different gestures that you can do in Procreate that will do stuff, and it's cool if it works for you. But I always like make a mess. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of go out like this at first. Y'all, this is not perfect at all. You can see actually my limbs there are straighter. So you go straighter if you want. I never do the same thing twice. Okay, there we go. Now with this pen, with this brush, it's pressure sensitive. Okay, and what I mean by that is when I lift up, it's thin, and when I press down, it's thick. And that's going to help us with our hand lettering. If your pencil doesn't do that, if you're using a stylus, sometimes the stylus don't work if they're the off-brand. So just know that if it doesn't work, that might be why. Okay, I'm just making a little triangle up here. It's like a little triangle. Make my brush bigger. And then here, I'm going to just start making wiggly lines. Okay, this was just kind of a something to go by, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm going to do some lines here. Just scribble. Because if you look at it up close, it doesn't look like anything special, right? So I'm going to make some smaller ones in here. And remember, when I press down, it's going to get a lot thicker. So keep in mind when you press down. So it's nice to have some thinner ones and thicker ones. Trees aren't perfect, so just keep that in mind too. That it's okay if they don't. Well, they shouldn't all look alike, right? Okay, I don't know who Facebook user is, but Facebook user says I can't get specific. Debbie, if you're putting anything on the screen, I can't read it because my camera's in front of me. I can't get specific colors to go into the individual spots. It doesn't tell me who you are. If you are in my tribe, post that in the tribe, and then on our catch-up day, I can show you, because sometimes the questions are so hard to answer on here because it's hard for me to know like what you're asking. Not that you're not asking the question appropriately. It's just there's so many different things. See, I'm just going back and adding a few little smaller, thinner lines here. Okay, what do you think? What do we think? He's kind of leaning a little bit. Is that okay? Or do we want to do something about that? Because we can do something about that because we're on it's on its own layer. So let's make it stand up. See, we're on that layer. We're going to click this arrow, and then you're going to lean this way. You can move it over. Oh, I got some confetti. Oh my goodness, that's the first time I've gotten that. Thank you so much. Hi, Brandy. Thank you, Brandy. All right, so, and if somebody else sent something, I missed it. So thank you so much. Okay, so here we go. Our tree. Our tree can be as big as you want it, as small as you want it. You could do multiple trees. Let's do that. Okay, you know how to do that? Duplicate. We're going to swap to the left. We're going to duplicate. Now we have two trees. Where's our second tree? It's on top or underneath this one. So we are going to move it over. And why would we not want it to be like that? Because that looks silly. That doesn't look realistic. So let's make it smaller. All right. And maybe it goes behind here. You can even make it smaller. Go behind there. Threes are always better. So we want to do one more. You do need to get an iPad, Mimi. It is so fun. I know, right? It is so fun. Yes. Okay. If you just popped on, you will have a better view on Facebook. Probably. I mean, this may not look bad, but also be sure you're following me. And if y'all hit the likes on TikTok, if you just hit like, it will, you'll see at the top. Oh, thanks for the fire, Karma Sings for you. Y'all are awesome. Okay, next, let's do one more tree. Because again, and I'm copying the little one. Okay, I'm going to make it a little bit smaller and move it kind of over here. They can overlap a little bit even. All right, so let's do that. Looks great, huh? Love it, love it, love it. You could do different trees that are shaped different. You could flip this tree so it looks a little bit different. I'll show you that too. Let's see. Okay, I've highlighted one of the trees. See down here at the bottom, it says flip. So I'm going to flip it, and it's just a little bit different, right? It's not exactly, you can see how this side is now over here. Okay, let's do our lettering and then we'll be done. Now there's a million other things you could do to this. We could do a lot of shadowing and stuff like that, but I want to do basic and show you that anybody can do this. It's super, super simple. Thank you, Cindy. Okay, now one more layer, and we're going to do a, and y'all, I want to do this once a month on a Wednesday. And so, hey, thanks Sheila for the follow. So make sure you pay attention to when I announce the class. Okay, now we're going to go to whatever color you want to do. I didn't want it like white, but I thought the lighter colors show up. So I did like a light gray, but here's white. We'll do that and we can always change it. And I just did Life is Good. Now, let me give you a couple tips. One is if you go up to the wrench and go down to Canvas, you can do Drawing Guide. Drawing Guide is nice for a lot of things, especially lettering, okay? And when I click it, see those squares? That's our way to help us kind of, now my lettering isn't on straight lines, but it just gives me somewhere to go. Make sure I'm on its own layer. Always check, always check. And then when I do my lettering, I'm going to do heavy down. Now I think that is too heavy and it's not, doesn't look controlled. So I'm going to go down a little bit on my size, and then I'm going to do my hand lettering. Now, will your hand lettering look like mine? Absolutely not, unless you've been practicing with my books, and then it'll look similar to mine. And that's okay because it's handmade, y'all. This is something that it's fun to do. You don't need to make it perfect. Now, look what I'm doing now. I'm making this G fit in. It's fitting right under that L, making it fit in there. And then the D, I'm going to make it fit in here. I do the little words last, okay? All right, just play around. You'll figure out lettering. You just practice tracing people's templates. Like I said, I have a book. I'm going to go make some of these downstrokes a little bit thicker. Did you know that that's what the main thing that makes lettering look cool is making downstrokes thicker? What is a downstroke? It's exactly that. When you go down to make a letter. So some of you may not know. Let me just do this little demonstration. Okay, when you write a word, oh, I know that didn't work. I got to go on top. So you write a word, okay? Pretend like it's just a normal pen. You can do this with a Sharpie or whatever. And you're going to make see, that goes up, so you don't do anything. This goes down. And so you make a thick line next to the downstroke. If this is new to you, if you have not learned this before, tell me in the comments. I love to know if we have new friends. Just say, I just learned something. Anytime you learn something, say, I just learned something, because that makes me so happy to be teaching and someone learned something. If I think y'all know everything, what's the point, right? Thank you for sharing, Brittany. That's awesome. Okay, now let's go back over here. Life is Good. Now I made it super, super big, and I wanted to, I just write big. So I know that we can make it smaller. Let me fit my is in here. Oh, I know what's wrong. First of all, I'm not on a layer at all because I went and did that love, but I want to go back to my Life is Good layer. Make sure you're on the right layer. And then we're going to do is. Okay, now let's take that lettering and make it smaller. I think I'm done with this. I'm going to get rid of this reference. Okay. Now, make it smaller. And it's a little crooked. Do I like it? I still have a chance to go back and kind of fix that. I think I'm going to do it more like that and see if I like that better. Now, if you just want to move it, you can hit this like S key, whatever that is. I need to find a name for that. And circle that and you'll see a dancing line. See the dancing line? Might be hard to see, but that little line is dancing. And then I'm going to click this arrow. And then I can kind of manipulate it to where I want it. Do I want it right there? Do I want it right here? I can move it over here. So that's a good little tip. That's still a little crooked. I'm going to do... I'm good with that. Okay. And then click that arrow. Oh my gosh, you should not be nervous, Leisha. I promise you, I can walk you through this. It's so simple. Now, I do get a little advanced, but we can start basic. Like this was super easy. Blue-eyed owl. I'm now the lettering lady for all my sandwich boards in the community. I love that. How fun. Okay, now let's see what's going on here. I don't know why that is. Oh, I see. Okay. See how this box goes all the way down here? It shouldn't go all the way down here. It should just go where the life is good. So that means I have some kind of stray mark somewhere. And here it is. Right here. So I want to go and I want to erase that stray mark. Happens to everyone. Ziggy, stop. Okay, so let's make our life is good smaller. And what I want to tell you, Ziggy, stop. Ziggy, stop. All right, so what I want to tell you is when you do put this on your phone, you need to make everything smaller because when you put it on your phone, it gets a little bit bigger. Okay, so make it a little bit smaller than you think you need it. Hi, Heather Lynn. Hello, hello. I'm so excited to see y'all on here. Do y'all want me to do another one of these classes? I've learned a few things already. I just got my iPad and Procreate. Awesome. Oh, good. You need to keep hanging out. I do have, I'll show y'all if you can stay for a little while. Oh, you just learned something? Kendra, I love it. And Sheila, that makes me so happy. So happy. Hi, Carmen. Carmen's new. Welcome, welcome. Okay. So you want to make everything a little bit smaller than you think you need it. Okay. So I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. We're almost done. I want to do one more thing because this is such a cool thing to do that some people are like, I don't, oh, it's so hard, but we're going to make a shadow. It's so easy. Okay. We're going to make a shadow. I don't have to go and make every line. I don't have to do that because I got a trick. Okay. We're going to duplicate. Swipe to the left, duplicate. Now we have two. Where's the second one? It's underneath it. Okay. It's underneath it, but I want it to be black. I'm going to show you that it's underneath it. I'm going to move it over just so it makes sense. Okay. I want it to be black because it's going to be my shadow. So I'm going to click on this. I'm going to click on this and then I'm going to make it black. And that might be a little quick for you, but that's okay. You can go back and watch it on Facebook if you want to watch the replay. Or YouTube. Who's on? Is anybody here from YouTube? Yeah, Jeannie's here from YouTube. Hi. Hello, hello. Jerry's here from YouTube and Mimi. Hi. Yay, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, now I've got it. Remember, it's black. It's selected. I'm going to move it over. See how that just brings depth to it? The white's okay, but look. Look at that. So much better. And if you kind of don't know like how far to pull it over, my favorite thing to do is I just dab a few times till I get where I like it. That's a little far. Now, from this step, there's 100 million bazillion steps we could do, but we're going to stop here because I wanted you to see in 30 minutes, we made a screensaver. To me, that's adorable. It's something that you can make today, right? If you have an iPad. Some of you got to go buy your iPad, right? I'm going to show you how I'm going to move this, this little tree. Let's move it to the front. Let's move it to the front just to see. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to take it above to the top of the layer. See how it's right there? See how it's on top now? I can leave it there, But let's see what happens if I move it down here. Or over here. Or I could even do more. Okay, just going to leave it like that. So lots of options. And I'm going to go ahead and draw down here a little bit more. Make it look like it's going off of the page. Do you think you can do this, or anybody do it with me? Oops. Why don't you come over here? Okay, give me feedback. What do you think? What do you think? What do you want me to do next time? Help, I don't see the screen size. Okay, let me give you the screen size. Did I answer that already? Anybody who doesn't know the screen size, here it is. 1920. Let me change the color so you can see it better. 1920. Right there. By 1080. Okay. Watch all of Christy's classes on YouTube. And then when she opened her group for the Shine Bright Tribe, I joined and I learned so much. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you. Thank you. So if you're new and you're like, who is this lady? You know, what is she doing? Let me show you what I look like. That's kind of fun. It's kind of funny to do on here because I'm going to have a little head. I have a little head. Why is it not coming on? Video? Oh, there I am. Okay, so there I am. I'm partially on the screen. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. Hey, everybody. This is so fun. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. I want to do this again. Thanks, Heather. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Brittany is my helper she's on TikTok right now. She's my daughter-in-law. I'm so blessed. We're brand new daughter-in-law, just like a month and a week or something. And then Debbie, a lot of you know Debbie that's on Facebook, behind the scenes, she's helping out. But let me show you what's coming up, y'all. Especially if you missed it. I'll talk about it for a minute earlier. Okay, I am doing a $10 class where you're going to learn a lot of stuff in 2 days, okay? And one thing you're going to make, especially since you're watching right now the iPad, is we're going to make this screensaver because our theme is we're going to do a dessert theme, okay? Yum, yum. So even if you're on a diet, you don't have to worry about it because you don't have to eat it, right? Okay, this is, let me put a light on it, on the subject. This is the template, one of the templates that you'll get. Where's the other one? Here's the other one. You'll get these templates. They're perfect if you want to trace. You can trace on the iPad. All you have to do is upload it to your iPad, and then you can trace it. And here's the card. So you'll be able to trace it. We'll talk about that in class, but you also can print them out if you want to. So either way, but it's got lots of fun little doodles that I drew and different kind of cards you can make, or so you can turn these into cards, whatever you want to do with them, or just doodle in a notebook. So that's coming up. Here's the hand-drawn one, and these are iPad ones, of course. But so what you're going to do, oh, by the way, okay, since y'all are iPad people, I got to show you. I am so excited because look at this brush. Does that not look like cake icing? I don't know if y'all can tell very good on here, but it's 3-dimensional. It looks like cake icing. I was so excited when I found that. But anyway, you can change the colors. You could do, a pink background. You can do whatever you want. Let's do a pink background y'all, I can't ever stop. I just have to keep on playing. Okay, it's brown, dark brown right now, but let's say we want to do a pinkish color. See, look how easy. Change it to whatever you want. Whatever you want. Okay. What questions do you have? Oh, how do you sign up for the $10 course? You need to, okay. Oh, if you're on TikTok, I have a new button. It says subscribe. If you click on my picture right now, it says subscribe, and all you have to do is say, want link for sweet treat class or whatever. And Miss Debbie has put the link for YouTube and Facebook. She put the link down below there. If you're a washi lover, today's my last day to sign up for my Washi Love Club, and she can put that link down there for you too. or you can subscribe and then we can't see this. Come here. We can't see this. Now you see it? Not very good. I don't have my big lights on because it was going to make a glare. Okay. Well, anyway, it's everywhere. You can watch my TikTok videos. Go back and make sure you watch the videos. But this was so fun. Okay. I need to commit to like a certain day every month, but I'm not ready to commit to that yet. But I'm going to. Thank you, Sarah, for the follow. Make sure y'all are following. Have a wonderful, blessed day. This was so fun. And I will see you soon. Bye.